Hi, and welcome to SPURS. I'm Dr. Jake Potocek. I'm the SPURS coordinator, and I'm also a lecturer in rhetoric and writing here at UT Austin. I'm excited to have you in this class, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you better through videos like this, through campus visits, and through other opportunities. I'm also new at making videos for a class. So if you see me looking down in the corner, I'm actually just looking at my script because I have a lot to tell you, and I want to make sure that I don't forget anything about it. So the purpose of our video today is to get you situated in this class and to introduce you to who we are and what you'll be learning. So SPURS, which stands for Students Partnering for Undergraduate Rhetorical Success, pretty unwieldy acronym, right, is a collaboration between the Department of Rhetoric and Writing and the Division of Diversity and Community Engagement here at UT Austin. So those two entities work together to offer you the opportunity to earn real college credit from UT. SPURS is a 2-semester course. So in the fall semester, you'll be taking RHE 306 for 3 credit hours. RHE 306 is the introductory rhetoric and writing courses that all students here at UT are required to take. And most students around Texas are required to take some version of this. It transfers as English 1301. And we're going to talk about what's included in that course and how we teach it here at UT in just a moment. In the spring semester, you'll take RHE 309K. And that's an intermediate course in rhetoric and writing that helps fulfill writing requirements here at UT and at most other universities in Texas. So all told, you'll have the opportunity to earn 6 credit hours over the year, 3 in the fall semester in Rhetoric 306, and 3 in the spring semester in Rhetoric 309K. So please note that successful completion of Rhetoric 306 is a prerequisite to earn credit for Rhetoric 309K. So that means that you must pass the fall semester with a C- or higher in order to be able to get credit, college credit, in RHE 309K. But because we're a concurrent enrollment class, your college grade and your high school grade might be separate, right? Your high school teacher will give you a grade for your high school class, and me and the assistant instructors will be giving you the grade for your college class, right? So you could earn an A in your high school class and a C in your college class. They're totally discrete. Because of that, even if you don't earn credit on the college end for RHE 306, we still want you to take the spring semester. We still want you to get that experience because it's good for you, it's beneficial for you, and it'll help you out when you get to college, right? So just be aware, right, that your grades are discrete. You're always going to be able to view your current grade for your college class in Canvas. And we'll talk about Canvas here in just a minute. So that's some information about what the program is. Now let's talk about why it's beneficial for you, beyond just the fact that you earn college credit, which of course is super beneficial, right? But you're also going to get a lot of skills. You're going to get rhetorical skills, you're going to get the communication skills, you're going to get the writing skills, and you're going to get the critical skills to be successful at college writing, not just in a rhetoric class, but in all your college writing, we hope. So the things that you'll do in this class, the lessons, the activities, the writing assignments, those are just the kind of things that you would do if you were sitting in a chair here on the UT campus in a classroom. That bears repeating, so I want to say it one more time, right? What you do in this class is exactly the same as what we do on campus. I teach this class on campus as well as making these videos online, right? I give the same assignments to my students here at UT with almost exactly the same prompts, right? I use the same lesson plans and I use the same examples in my class that we'll look at when we do these videos. So for the hours a week that you're in your SPURS class, you're a real college student enrolled at UT. And when you complete this course, you'll have experienced a real, authentic college class. So be prepared for that. There are times when it's going to be challenging. It should be. This is a course offered by a great research institution, the University of Texas. But I think you should also be excited for that, because at the end of this class, you're going to know that you can be successful in college, and you're going to have the skills to continue being successful in college. Okay, so what are you going to do in this class, right? So the work that you'll do in Rhetoric 306 follows a basic arc: research and exploration of a controversy, analysis of a single position within that controversy, and finally a synthesis paper that uses your rhetorical and writing skills to persuade some audience. So there will be, unsurprisingly, 3 units across this semester. In Unit 1, you'll look at some controversy. In this semester, fall 2017, we're investigating controversies about the environment. In the future, of course, that'll change. So you'll look at some controversy and you'll investigate the major positions in this controversy. And that means finding out who are the stakeholders, who are the audiences, what questions are being argued. Is everyone in agreement on what they're arguing about, or is there disagreement about it? What answers are being provided? And in order to find that out, you'll have to do some significant research, right? So over the unit, you'll write 3 research summaries. We'll also talk about basic categories of rhetorical thinking. We're going to talk about audiences, stakeholders, stasis, and kairos. And then at the end of the unit, you'll write a long paper that asks you to identify the major positions in your controversy and to map out the relationships between them, to talk about what they have in common and what they don't have in common. In the next unit, Unit 2, you'll engage in some rhetorical analysis. So you're going to zoom in and start looking at specific arguments. And you'll think about ideas like ethos, pathos, and logos, things that you've probably already heard about. But you'll also think more broadly about how the rhetor, how the person making the speech or the argument, engages with the audience. So you'll think about why she chooses the words that she chooses. You'll think about why she provides the information that she provides. You'll think about all the choices that she makes in her argument. And you're going to think about whether those are appropriate for the audience or not. Are they compelling for the audience or not? Are they successful for the audience or not? Are there things that this audience needs to know that aren't being provided by this? So at the end of the unit, you'll be able to create a really sophisticated analysis of one single text, one single persuasive argument within your controversy. And then in the final unit, Unit 3, you'll enter the controversy yourself by crafting a persuasive argument, a speech or an opinion piece that aims to persuade an audience to take some action to solve your controversy. So you're going to draw on everything that you've learned so far in the class, right? You'll draw on the research that you did for Unit 1, and you'll draw on the rhetorical strategies that you studied in Unit 2 to craft something that's strong, that's compelling, an argument that's persuasive, that is, an argument that asks your audience to do something, to take some form of action in order to help solve this controversy. So the end of this unit should help empower you to think about yourself as a civic actor, as somebody who has agency to make some change. Okay, just a few more things to take a look at here on your Canvas page. Hopefully this looks more or less familiar to you. I hope you've had a chance to log into Canvas and start to poke around. There's a ton of resources on Canvas that we don't even have time to go through all together. I won't talk about modules today. I won't talk about all the various pages today, but there are a lot of those. So hopefully we can have a chance to talk about those in the future. Hopefully you get a chance to look at those on your own. I wanted to point out 2 different things that I think are really important for you early on in the class. The first one to visit early and often is this syllabus tab. So if you click on this tab, you'll see that Canvas is going to auto-generate a course syllabus, and it's going to tell you when everything in the class is due, right? And notice as it says up here, right, assignment descriptions are placed on the due date, not the assignment date, right? So when you see Friday, September 1st here for the self-reflection essay, that's the date that it's due, right? Not the day that it's assigned. So you're going to want to make sure that you visit this page early and often, right? This is going to tell you the due dates for everything that we do in this class. And your due dates might look a little different depending on your high school schedule than the due dates that you see here, right? So visit this early and often, right? Get yourself a calendar, get yourself a notebook, put it in your phone, whatever. Remind yourself of when these due dates are so that you can plan your time, so that you can effectively be turning these assignments in, right? Over here, you can see it even has a calendar function like this. So if you want to take a look, right, you'll see almost everything in this class is due on a Friday. Basically, if it's a Friday in your SPURS class, there's probably something due. So that's the syllabus. I wanted you to have a chance to take a look at that. The other thing that I wanted you to look at is hidden here in the files. So if you click on files, right, you're going to see we have all these different files. You can see the assignment prompts. I'll be uploading some of my presentations as we go along. But the most important one to take a look at here is under partnerships and policies. And if you look at this policy statement, this is the fall 2017 policy statement. That'll change depending on the year, of course, right? I'm not going to go through this whole policy statement because it's 11 pages. It's fairly long. But here's where all your questions for the class can be answered, right? We've got a course description in here. We've got information about how we come up with the grades. We've got information about how we use the rubrics, right? We've got information about absences, right? We have an absence policy for this class. You can't miss too many SPURS classes because just like on a college campus, you need to be in class to be getting this information. We have, information about Q drops, right? If you find that you need to drop this class for any reason, the college grade, you'll need to fill out a Q drop and submit that to us. So there's information about that here, right? There's information about late work, right? If you turn in your work late, you'll be penalized. So you want to read through this course policy statement pretty thoroughly, and you want to be referring back to it if you have questions about it. And every college class that you take should give you a course policy statement as well as a syllabus. So this is something that you should get familiar with using. Professors love it when you read the course policy statement before you ask them a question because so often the answers to your questions are in it. So if you have any questions about this class, you're absolutely free to contact me via email, via Canvas, however you want to do it. But it is worth taking a look and seeing, right, is my question answered somewhere here in the course policy statement before you get in touch with me? So on that note, I think I'll go ahead and wrap this up. We've covered a lot of information here in this first video. But I wanted to tell you one last thing, and that is that everybody who's involved with this, your high school teacher, your assistant instructor who does most of your grading, me, Dr. Dieter, who's my boss for the pre-college academic readiness programs, we are all here to support you, and we are all here to see you succeed. So I don't want you to ever feel like you have to go through this alone. There are many, many resources for you here. If you ever need to contact me, here's my contact information, right? jpatacek, P-T-A-C-E-K, at utexas.edu. So please feel free to email me if you have any questions. Always copy your teacher on that email and be aware that I'm going to copy your teacher when I write back. We are all here for you to help you succeed, and we really want to see you be successful in this course and be successful in college. So please, if there's anything that I can do for you as this class goes on, just let me know. All right, I'll sign off until the next video. Talk to you then.